Hi everyone. I'm sorry it's been so long since the last time I made a vlog. I actually started working pretty soon after my last vlog was put up, a couple days after, and I got hired on as technically a part-time seasonal worker. I was only guaranteed 20 hours a week, but I was getting 40 hours a week up until now. So now that Christmas is over, I do have more time, hopefully. The next couple of weeks anyway, I don't have very many hours. So I finally have some time to just relax and think about videos. The downside is I'm still really tired all the time because now my shifts have changed and I have to wake up at 4:45 in the morning to get to work at 6 o'clock a.m., which is really not very fun, especially for a night owl like me. I hate mornings. So anyway, I'm sorry about that. I haven't put up a video in like 3 weeks. Also, I haven't been logging into YouTube very much lately, so if I've responded to people really late, then I'm really sorry. It's hard for me now to think up things to talk about in my videos. Being in America is much less inspiring than when I'm in Japan, and I just don't have the motivation that I used to make videos. I don't really know what to talk about anymore. So if you guys have any ideas and you want me to talk about something, then you can send those my way and hopefully I'll be able to get to them. I hope you guys all had a good Christmas. I had a good Christmas. It was really short, but I got to see my family, which was nice. One of the more exciting things I got for Christmas was a check for money to buy a PlayStation 3. I didn't get the actual PlayStation 3 because my dad didn't know if I'd rather have that or a Wii, so he gave me the money to buy one. And I haven't bought it yet because the store I'm planning to buy it from, which is the store I work at, is currently out of them. And I don't want to buy it somewhere else because I can get a discount at my store. So, eventually maybe I'll make a video about that when I have it. And before any of you say, why aren't you getting an Xbox 360 or why aren't you getting a Wii, I have my reasons. I do like the Xbox 360 and the Wii, and I do really want to eventually get a Wii. But at this point in time, I think I would use a PlayStation 3 more often than I would a Wii, and that's partially because it can play Blu-ray discs, and it's just been made available for streaming Netflix Instant Watch movies, which is also very exciting for me because I watch a lot of movies. Did you guys get any cool gifts for Christmas? If you want to leave me a comment, then that would be fun to read. I decided to buy myself a present the other day. I bought Sims 2 Double Deluxe, and I have actually never played a Sims game before. I know, I'm really behind the times in that area, but I've wanted to play them for a really long time, so yeah, that should be fun. Oh, I just watched District 9. Have you guys seen that? It's really good. That's one movie that came out while I was in Japan and it wasn't released in the theaters there. I think it still has not been released there. I think it's being released like April 2010. So I finally got to see it and I was excited about that. I've also finally been able to do some reading, which if you've watched my vlogs before, I've mentioned that that's one of the things I really missed in Japan, was having books to read. And I did finally, when we went to Hiroshima, I got to buy a book in English. But really, that and the one book that I brought with me to Japan were the only books I was able to read while I was there. So, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Sword of Truth series. It's kind of begun to get more popular recently because they've actually made a TV show out of it, which is called Legend of the Seeker. I haven't watched all that much of it. It was okay, but it's made by Sam Raimi, who also did Xena and Hercules, those kinds of shows, and I never was able to really get into them. They're kind of, I don't know, maybe a little too cheesy for me, but it was okay. Anyway, I've been reading the very last book of the Sword of Truth series, Confessor, and I'm almost done. I have, I don't know, something like 45 pages left. And so, I mean, I've been reading these books since I was like 16, and now that they're done with the series, I want to get into another kind of fantasy sci-fi series. There are a couple that I've already been thinking about. There's Discworld by Terry Pratchett is supposed to be really good, and the Zank series, which I read the first one of a long time ago, and I remember really liking that. But if you guys have any more suggestions, if you're into reading sci-fi fantasy fiction, then yeah, throw some of those my way too. There's my kitty. I know I've shown her in a few videos now, but here she is again. She's been much happier since I came back from Japan. I had left her staying with my parents while I was there, and she didn't like that because my parents have 2 cats of their own, and she does not like other cats. So she was grumpy all the time, but she's friendly again now. Except not right now. She looks kind of mad right now, actually, so I think I'm going to put her down. Okay, I think that's it for now. I did start making some videos while I was in Japan about my Japanese video games that I talked about very briefly before, but I was going to kind of show some of the footage from those and talk about if they were good or not. And yeah, as I said, I made some. I started to make the videos, but I never really finished. So maybe I can try to do that soon, because I know a lot of you guys like video games. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.